Hey guys, it's Snyder here again, and welcome back to another video. And today we're back on Drivecast. This is episode 59, and we have a few topics for you guys today. Obviously, for the first time in a really long time, we have a guest. We have Jazz on, and then we're also going to be talking about why CJ isn't here for the second straight episode. We're also going to be talking about Killer, Keemstar a little bit, and how AIDS he is. And then we're also going to be talking about the GTR, the 2017 GTR. Obviously, that's one of the new cars in Need for Speed and one of the new cars overall. We're also going to be talking about the shutdown of Evolution Studios, as you guys probably do know. Shut down.
Shut down.
It's shut down, eh?
Oh, God.
Trust me, daddy.
And then we're also... Trust me, daddy. No one's going to get this meme.
A few
Kill
British
yourself.
people will. A few British people will.
And then we're also going to be talking about the racing game market decline since, like, back in its golden age, being, like, 2003 to 2007. And then we'll also have the Q&A at the end. So, yeah. Let's start off with, Jazz. Do you want to plug your channel a little bit?
Wait. I got nothing planned.
Nigga, just tell us what you do. Tell the niggas why they should subscribe to you. Give them, like, tell them.
So,
I basically do commentaries and montages on my channel. Need for Speed, The Crew. I'm planning to do a few other games, but that's really about it for my channel.
Nigga, subscribe. Is that not enough? He makes quality shit. Quality shit. That's
Yeah,
all
alright
you-
then, Jay-Z, calm down.
No. Links down in the description. Next, we need to talk about CJ, the big elephant in the room. He's definitely a big fat fucking elephant. So, basically, I believe it was yesterday, he went to the New York car show when the GTR was released. And...
Yeah. Oh god.
Oh, someone else needs to take the lead.
He's dead. Finally.
We
he's
killed
dead. CJ is dead. We killed
Yeah.
him. We finally done the deed, and you guys no longer have to deal with his ways, and we can now get along with Drivecast normally without him.
like,
I know I should
honestly,
be happy about
what
his
really
death,
pissed us
but I'm
off...
really not.
No, I'm kind of glad he's gone. Like, honestly, I hate how he interrupts conversations. I hate how he chews his food down the mic in Skype calls.
Stop.
I'm glad he's dead.
Stop.
Oh my god.
Alright,
Oh
so...
my God. We're not even 10 minutes into this, and
We're not even three. We're not even three. Rip CJ. So next topic.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna go ahead and talk about Keemstar. Whose topic suggestion was this?
I think it was like, it was either Jay or Speed. Yeah, Speedway.
Speedway,
Speedway.
take the lead, nigga.
Okay, so the reason I wanted to talk about this is because Keemstar has just become like
May I just say,
Yeah.
nigga, your webcam is so out of focus right now.
I know! I don't know what's going on! It's weird as fuck. But yeah, ignore it. Keemstar has become like, let's say, how can I describe it? A Jimmy Fallon of the YouTube community in a way.
Jimmy Fallon.
You mean Jimmy
He's a-
Kimmel? Even then, that's such a bad...
Too fucking age.
comparison.
Jimmy Fallon is age too. It's the same thing.
No, he's
But
not.
anyways, you like him? What the fuck? Okay.
Not bad.
Anyways, forget. Okay, Jimmy Kimmel. Okay, fuck off. But
Not
yeah,
bad.
shut the fuck up.
Let him
You know what,
speak,
just
nigga.
take
He
the-
trying to introduce
No,
the topic.
no. I'm done. No, just kidding. I'm gonna keep
It's
going.
your
Hold on.
fucking topic
But
to
yeah,
go.
Well, Niner, shut the fuck up then. I wanted to keep going because
Sorry,
I mean,
Dad.
shut the fuck up. But yeah, Keemstar has become like a really big thing in YouTube, and the only thing he's doing is just, I would say that he's adding more wood to the fire when all the drama occurs. For example, the thing that happened with Leafy and H3H3, and the thing is, he actually likes this shit to continue. He wants this shit to continue because that's what he gives him the YouTube money, and I think that that's so cancerous, and I don't know why it's still even a thing. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I think it kind of needs to stop. in a way.
I think what he's doing is it pisses me off because he always asks for people to come on for debates because obviously that's going to get a lot of views because that's really exclusive. It's going to bring all that money, you know what I mean? But like,
Why did you have to do that?
You had
that
How
set
many
up.
times have you still got the Origin cards sat there? Nigga, the Origin cards, they're not even Steam cards.
hold on. Did you have
yeah, they
that
are
set
the
up?
Steam cards.
How long did you have that set up? When was you planning to do that? Because you are
Just like maybe right when Speedway was done.
okay. Well, kill yourself. Carry on.
Hey, now Niner, you say that, but you're subscribed to him.
And
That's
you follow
subscribed.
him on Twitter.
I swear.
Yeah, follow him on Twitter because he's a child.
I swear you said you subscribed to him.
Want me to share my screen right now?
No, because that's gonna fuck up the boredom, nigga.
Nope.
Exactly.
I'm gonna kill myself. Why is this gonna lag now? Why is it gonna lag now? Oh! So I'm so sorry for anyone watching right now. The whole thing just lagged. Is that Drivecast? Is that Skype fucking up? Okay, hopefully we'll get back.
I'm glad. Am I dead?
My dad? I am so confused. We're currently having technical difficulties and wait till this shit gets sorted. I actually don't know what's going on because Skype is completely fine. It's weird because this exact thing happened in a call a few days ago. On another note, they all have the same face. Should I drop the call? Is that the only thing I can do? You know what, nigga? It's gonna ruin their version, but I'm gonna do this shit anyway. Drop. That hasn't worked. Okay, so while I get this sorted, I'm gonna have to restart Skype. So if you just give me uno memento, so I can get this shit sorted. We'll be back in a minute. You can see my beautiful desktop, which isn't that beautiful. And there should be a call going on.
Come died.
Are we all back now?
Back.
Are we all
No,
back now?
Niner is dead.
Niner
Niner
still
is
dead.
dead.
I had to restart my Skype. Everyone got to see my beautiful desktop, which isn't that beautiful. But where's Nine? Okay, well, should we carry on with the topic while we're waiting for Niner?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So Keemstar. Everyone hates him, but I'm pretty sure everyone here still watches his content in some form.
Nope.
I don't. Like, the only reason I watched his content was just because of the Leafy and H3H3 drama that was going on. But that's the only reason I ever
But you
watched
still
his
did.
video.
You still did.
I did, but that was the only reason.
Bottom line.
I watched one video where Grade A was ripping into another YouTuber.
Oh
and
my god, that was great.
Legit, the only video that I've ever enjoyed and watched. I refuse to watch him. He
But
should be rid.
All of us at some point have watched him. Full stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
the part that gets me is you've got HeyTerry calling out reaction channels. You've got, the whole prank channel thing. But why has Keemstar kind of got under the radar? It doesn't make any sense to me. Especially
thing is,
as,
I don't-
especially as in like the Modern Warfare 2, like 2010 to like 2012, he was fucking hated. He's got his channel banned. He got his channel banned back in the day because he was so hated. So why is it okay now?
The thing that I can't understand is how YouTubers gave him ground to be at the point at where he is right now. Because, I mean, we're talking about big YouTubers. We're talking about Leafy, H3, so they're practically letting him rape their asses for drama just because of the... I don't know why. Maybe for more attention, but it's just weird as fuck.
It's like people are so used to him now. It's just a natural thing for him to be there. I mean,
It's
people
like, why would Grade A want to associate with Keemstar?
people call out Keemstar and take little shots at him in their videos, but then the next minute they're on his show. So I don't really get it. I would never go. I would never want to associate myself with him because he's just an arse.
And it's,
Yeah.
and
My
it's not
opinion.
just one person. Like KSI was on the fucking show. Comedy Shorts Gamer, his brother was on the show. Then you've had not H3. You've had Grade Under A. All types of people, literally from all spans of like YouTube genres, Again, I don't understand. It doesn't make sense to me. Bottom line, Keemstar is the AIDS of YouTube. Nina, you're itching to say something.
One thing I heard was that Keemstar if Leafy didn't get into the drama, they would have had a podcast. It would have been Leafy, Grade A, Keemstar, and some other guy. I don't know.
What drama?
What do you mean? What drama?
The Leafy H3 drama. If that didn't happen, they would have a podcast right now. But Grade A and the other guy dropped out because they don't want to be affiliated with Leafy. Because of the drama.
That still sickens me that he wants to be associated with fucking Keemstar. Why?
The thing is that it gives him attention. I think that's one thing. The main reason why people, even in Hollywood and shit, they have all this drama, all the relationship affairs, and all the problem that goes on with paparazzi and shit, is because they want attention. And I think that this same thing is happening right now in the YouTube kind of community. Because, I mean, why would you go for a person that is as shitty as Keemstar just to, I don't know, to affiliate with him? No, it's just, there has to be a reason behind it. He wants attention. He wants more attention.
So, okay, so should we go on to the whole HeyTerry versus Leafy thing then? Because I'm pretty sure most people who watch this will watch them too.
Yeah.
Alright, so has anyone picked sides? That's what we should identify first.
I don't... now that Leafy has shown his messages and shit with H3,
I'm neutral.
I'm more like a Pyro, kind of sideway. Like Pyro.
I'm neutral. Yeah, neutral.
I don't think Pyrocynical should be a part of any of it. I think that Leafy and H3 should have... First of all, I don't even know why Ethan made the video. I feel like it was just an attempt to get a bit of views.
Yeah, it is.
I found it very unnecessary. When I first watched it, I was like, yeah, he has a point. But then when you think about it in the long term, all it's done is stirred shit and caused drama and allowed Keemstar to feed off it. So if he would have kept his mouth shut, like he kind of should have, because first of all, he's older, and like, come on now. Leafy, yeah, what Leafy was doing, it's shit. His videos are shit nowadays, anyway. I understand that. But to make a video about it, to literally, he knew what would happen. People on YouTube do not know. People in the YouTube comments, the internet even, do not know how to develop their own opinions and thoughts. Everyone follows everyone. You may not even think you're doing it, but it's just, especially people in the comments of YouTube, they're just like robots. No disrespect if you're watching this video, but it was obvious that it was going to happen. This beef, this, you know, Leafy getting tons of dislikes and unsubs, and same with H3. So I just don't know why they couldn't have just kept it to themselves. And then obviously Leafy making a video with all the exposing whatever.
Have you guys seen HeyTerry's Reddit post?
No.
Nope.
Alright, so this makes me more kind of lenient towards HeyTerry. I'm neutral, but if I had to pick a side, I go so here's the bar. Here's the middle. I'm like there for HeyTerry. I'm like kind of leaning on his side. Basically, it seems like all of the stuff that Leafy used in his video was used out of context. So basically, he kind of manipulated the DMs to make it seem like HeyTerry was in the wrong, and really wasn't even that bad. I think he said one or two things wrong, and he apologized for that, and I think that's fair enough. I think the original message of them bullying autistic kids, I mean, I still think today that was a very brave thing to do, and I think I can still appreciate HeyTerry going to that effort, because it is kind of ridiculous, especially when every single one of your videos is bullying kids. And then I know they brought up the example of HeyTerry doing that, but that was from over a year ago, and it was like a 17-second clip. Like, you can see that they've realised that and they've changed. Unlike Leafy,
the thing with Leafy is all he does is like, it's the same fucking shit. He goes back to the same topic. Like, he'll do one day, oh, I'm gonna take the piss out of this guy, and then I'm gonna do another guy, and I'm gonna do the guy I did the other.
That's exactly what HeyTerry said.
Like,
but the thing is that it's not Leafy's content in itself, because Leafy's content is cancerous. It's really cancerous. But what's more cancerous is his subscribers, because those are the ones that do the real damage there. Leafy took down the video, in which he was calling out the autistic kid, and he actually didn't know, and I think he didn't know because nobody would make a video about an autistic kid.
The reason why he did that is because he was on Tosh.0, and he was
I think it was,
he was getting ripped on that, and he thought that he'd be completely fine with him making that video. Shouldn't have still done it in the first place, but I still see like he did his research a little bit.
I reckon he knew he was autistic.
I don't know.
No, I don't think.
You know what? It doesn't even matter if he was autistic. The point is, his videos are shit. Like, Leafy rips, his content is ripping into other channels for being shit when his channel is shit. How does that work?
And
he
also,
hardly any. What?
Also, what I was gonna say is it does, and it's not just one video. It's okay. So he has an autistic kid, then he has a child. Then he has a child. Then he has another guy with a disability, and another guy with who is a child. Another one that's a child, targeting of vulnerable people. That was the point that HeyTerry made. It wasn't just to Leafy. It was all commentary channels. It was the fact that they're targeting vulnerable people, and that's not fair. Yeah. Like if you kind of go for someone who actually does something wrong, like HeyTerry does. HeyTerry goes for people like you can say SoFlo,
Ethan Bradbury.
Jonathan Bradbury. You know, he goes for people who kind of deserve to have their shit ripped out of them because they do fake pranks, they do fucking just shit which is like immoral. But Leafy just bullies. Literally, imagine if me and you were 12 years old again, making YouTube videos, and they're shit, but you don't know they're shit. You're just making YouTube videos. That's like the type of person he's attacking, and it's not really fair because let's be honest, and by me especially, I know I was there one day. And if someone someone big like fucking Pyro or Leafy attacked me when I was younger, I definitely wouldn't be doing YouTube now.
But the reason of why, for example, I'm more in pro-cynical side is because he actually thinks, and that's what I think too, that none of them are in the right kind of side. Like both of them were wrong in the same place. Because I mean, H3, I don't think he was kind of like the savior of the community and shit to say like, oh, I'm gonna call him out just to see how shit their videos are and that he's a bully. I think that there was a reason behind of why he did the video, and it actually worked, that it gave him lots of attention, and it managed to dislike Leafy's video. Like, people went exclusively to dislike Leafy's last video. And then Leafy, well, his content is actually cancerous and shit. He bullies people, but that's what he does. He's like, I know, he's like,
but
people actually
just because he does it shouldn't mean that he gets
no,
away
it's
with
not
it.
right. It's not okay. It's not okay. I mean, it's not okay. But people actually do watch it and shit, and I don't know. It's shit. Anyways, it's fucking shit. But yeah, I'm not in both sides. I'm just saying like I'm in the middle.
Was the most like correct in terms of like just put it behind you. In my opinion, what they should have done is they really should have sorted that in DMs, and then you don't even have to like each other. Just apologize in public and just don't speak to each other ever again. Like that's all you had to do.
Well,
It's not that hard.
Yeah, it wasn't necessary to create this whole drama around. That's why I'm saying there was an intention behind this shit, like to call more attention to both channels, maybe H3, Leafy, or maybe it was a plan of both of them. What if they were actually collabing or to make this a drama shit or something like that for them to get more attention? I
personally see that because all it's done really is make them look worse.
I don't think so.
No?
No, I think that it has made their communities, because you know that H3 and Leafy both of them have very different communities in a way, because the ones that watch H3 now, like, they are really strong fans of him, and the ones that watch Leafy are really strong fans of Leafy. So I think that has made the fan base
stronger. But they're also
stronger,
losing subscribers as well, and dislikes, and it makes the channel look worse.
I didn't know about that. I know.
But anyway, we should go on to the next topic. GTR facelift. Everyone's talked about it. There's not really much to say, so we can quickly go past that and go on to the next topic if you want. What does everyone think? Anyone got any topics about that? Any suggestions about that?
I mean, it looks the same.
I think, honestly, I think it adds a little bit of a futuristic look, but not too much, not over the top, but just a little bit, and I like it.
I think it's highly unnecessary, and they should make another car.
Yeah. I mean,
Why?
I still like how it looks though. It looks
I
pretty
like how
sharp.
it looks too. Yeah.
It doesn't look any different. It's got 2 gills on the front of it, and the lights are different.
The headlights. The
It's the same. It's the same shape. It probably isn't that much faster.
But it is a facelift. It's not supposed to be a new model.
What's the point of a facelift?
Get more money.
Loads of people do facelifts. It's not anything. Not
Well,
anything
no.
RX-7
but
did a facelift for the FD. RX-8 did a facelift with the R1. Is that what it was called? R3?
R3.
R3, and if they
R3.
did, I would just shrug, because I don't think it's necessary. I'm not saying I don't like those cars. I do. I love them, but well, okay.
But like,
Is this more of a question of that car or it being in Need for Speed? Because
the car. I wasn't even asking about Need for Speed. It's in Need for Speed. It's got no customization, and I haven't used it since.
Yeah.
I made a
I don't
video on it.
know. I like the GT. I like the GTR R35, but it's a bit. It's not my favourite of them all.
I feel like it was a needed refresh, and I think it's going to be the last hurrah before the R36 comes.
Yeah.
But I mean, I do like how the overall car looks. It looks like, the Nismo GTR.
Yep.
It looks like that, but a toned down version, and I like that. I think it looks really nice, and it kind of looks like some of the concepts that Nissan are doing. But overall, obviously, I would have liked to see an R36. I think that makes sense. Like, obviously, you'd want to see that in the game. But it was nice. The only reason I actually even care whatsoever is because it is in Need for Speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of honestly, the one car that got me out of the New York show was the new MX-5, the hardtop,
Yeah, that looked nice.
the Targa one. That's probably if that was in Need for Speed, I'd probably be a bit more happy, to be honest. But yeah, it's all right. Jazz, what do you think?
I don't know. I don't really have many opinions on it. I just like it.
All right, so
Yeah.
go on to the next topic. We about Evolution Studios. So basically, they got shut down, and
Shut down, eh?
Shut down.
and they shouldn't have. That was bullshit. So, just to kind of make this, kind of a shortened version, Sony decided to close down the studios for no reason. No real reason was given.
Close down. Don't make money. Close down.
They were like, NAC 2, we need to put you on NAC 2. And basically, yeah, Sony think that NAC 2 will make more than Driveclub 2. And they decided to close
2?
down NAC. You know that game with the big monster thing and
Yeah.
Huh?
the
I
monster
don't know
Yeah,
what
like
that is.
Google it. Google NAC.
I
Knack,
played that.
K.
It was a good
N-
game.
no,
It was
not
a
N.
good game. I don't care.
KNACK. NAC. And any of y'all niggas who don't know what NAC is at home, Google that shit. Ken.
They think
block.
that this is gonna make more.
Well,
It was a good game. I played it, but
Yeah,
I
but is
still
it gonna
prefer
sell more than
Driveclub.
Drive Club? Nope.
No.
It's gonna bite them in the ass when then they realize that's a really bad idea.
So, talk about the first issue. They've kind of got rid of one of the best developers that they had. I believe Drive Club outsold Forza Horizon 2, Forza 5, and Forza 6 individually. So, I mean, that's a lot of sales for Sony to lose. In addition to that, that they've also made it so Gran Turismo Sport is the only racing game that's coming out from the future of any exclusives, which basically means racing gamers should go to the Xbox One for a console because there is literally nothing left on PS4. What do you guys think? What is I mean, Speedway, you're a PS4 gamer, so I guess your opinion matters the most here, really, because it affects.
I'm gonna kill myself. That's what I have nothing. Like literally, I haven't touched my PS4 if it's not for. I mean, I don't touch my PS4 if it's not for Need for Speed, because right now, I do play Driveclub once in a while. I don't play it too much, but I think that overall it was a really cool game. And now that we are only going to get GT Sports, which is only a fucking demo of Gran Turismo, it's just no. I don't like it at all. I should have bought an Xbox One. God damn it.
And Jazz, don't you have a PS4 too?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people are going to disagree with that because unless you like Forza, which a lot of people on PS4 don't like Forza. A lot of people on PS4 say Forza is a shit version of Gran Turismo. There's been a war against Gran Turismo players and Forza players since the dawn of Forza. So I can't really see everyone going, "Oh, well, I'm not gonna play. I'm gonna sell my PS4 or get an Xbox One now," because if they've got Gran Turismo Sport, maybe that's enough for them to hold on till the next release of Gran Turismo.
In
But
my
Maybe.
case,
but
It's not.
Horizon.
yeah,
I
Horizon
know.
is one
Don't get me
thing.
wrong. I'm an Xbox guy, so
Like
I'm
if
just
we
looking at
compare
it from-
like PS4, we get Gran Turismo, that's cool, but that's only a truck-based game, and then you have Forza Horizon and shit. It could be shit. Maybe Forza Horizon 3 could be actual shit, but it's still much better because you have more variety in that console than in the fucking PS4.
The thing is, Gran Turismo is not even bad, but it's a track-based racer, and we've had 6 games of that already.
Yeah, it's always the same. Nothing
A
changes.
bit
You
boring.
get
Like Horizon 3.
you get.
You go, Niggy.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm saying
Okay,
you
the
go, Niggy. I
No,
want you to go.
okay. The thing is that you get Gran Turismo practically, I know, it's the same thing as GT4, GT5, GT6, but with improved graphics, maybe more cars, and you will probably not get customization because I know, fucking Gran Turismo doesn't want to add customization to the car. So yeah, it's the same thing. It doesn't change, which I don't complain because I think it's a cool game. It's a really good game. But it's, in my opinion, it's not enough to compare to what even Forza Motorsports is offering. Like, I think that it's not enough.
In terms of the actual gameplay, I do prefer Gran Turismo. I like to think I'm quite neutral in terms of PS4 and Xbox One. I play a lot more of the Xbox One, but I've got the PS4 also, and like both consoles are very, very good. And I like to think I'm neutral in the situation. As for Gran Turismo versus Forza, they're both kind of different styles of games. I feel like Forza is a bit more arcadey than Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo is a simulation game that takes itself way too seriously because it's not even that simulation based. Like it likes to think it is, but it's not. But it is, if that makes sense. And you know what? I probably will play Gran Turismo for a few months and get bored. Because the thing is about Gran Turismo, because they don't release it like every single year. Like there's a Forza game released every single year. And the physics are quite similar, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Obviously, they're not identical, but they are very, very similar because they run off the same engine sort of thing. And as we're a Gran Turismo game, you get, like 2 each generation, so you can play it for longer because you haven't played it in such a amount of time.
It's 2 games per console. Yeah.
If Forza only, had, like, a game every 3 years, then I'm sure I'd play Forza more, just like Gran Turismo. So that the kind of simulation part, I'd be more lenient to Gran Turismo Sport. But then if you go to Forza Horizon 3, there's no competition on that on the PS4 side at all. If anything, it was Driveclub, and now that's gone. There's nothing else. And I honestly wouldn't even say Driveclub was competition. That was like more Forza 5.
Yeah.
So like they have
What I find kind of annoying out of this is like I said, I don't have a PS4, but I liked watching a racing game studio, be successful. The thing that I found annoying about the whole thing is if you compare launch to what Driveclub is now, Driveclub is a completely different, like, it's so much better than launch. Like, I could tell by gameplay, like, launch was kind of a mess. Now it looks really good. And I think they're steering the game in the right direction, and as they were doing that, they get their studio shut down. It's just it's shitty.
So they didn't get a chance, did they?
No.
I'm trying to think of shit they added. They added in a ton of cars. The season pass was
The
legit. Like, I don't usually like season passes. I think it's all bullshit. But the Driveclub season pass is the one season pass I would highly recommend you to get. So much cars, so many cars, and they weren't pre-planned. You can tell how they set them out. It wasn't like pre-planned. They legitimately put those in after the game launched, and I don't know.
I think in the beginning when the game launched, they had like a schedule when they were going to give you new cars and stuff like that. And I think that then later they broke the schedule when they saw the response of that the game had at launch. Because it was like it didn't have a really good reception, and then they actually gave more cars. They had this expansion. They have like so many fixes to the game, and now it's just fucking gone. Evolution Studios is gone. It's just
So they added in the
Well,
photo
I was-
mode. Oh, you go,
Hang on.
Nicky. So, no, you go. You
I
go.
was just gonna say what I was thinking might have happened, and this is just me thinking like, why would they just? Obviously, they shut it down because they don't have faith in it. But I was thinking because it had such a poor launch and it sold so much, maybe it lost a lot of its players. So I'm just thinking maybe not a lot of people were playing the game.
But I don't,
Like, I don't know. Maybe they were looking at their servers
See,
and stuff. Do they have servers?
yeah.
yeah, they do.
Yeah, maybe they were looking at those and no one was playing, or
The thing is with that,
maybe
though,
maybe
is-
it just wasn't. Maybe they didn't see it as a viable. Maybe they didn't see it as something to push. I mean,
Yeah, but-
I understand it's sad that they've shut it down. I get it, but it is a business. I don't know if it's a business mistake or just being like careful. I don't know. I'm
It's
just
a
trying to
huge-
think, why would Sony shut it down? If Sony, they obviously know what they're doing. They're a very successful company.
You've got to
So
keep
to
in
shut
mind though.
down-
You've got to keep in mind though. They didn't just make Driveclub. They made all the Motorstorm games. They made the Rallycross games from like 2000. They've been a
WRC.
developer for a hell of a long time, like over 10 years. So to shut down the game over one poor game when they've been with you for 10 years doesn't even make sense.
Yeah,
Considering
that's-
that the game also had full support, it was going to get VR, it was going to have more DLC, more free updates. You know, like I was about to say before you went on to your point, they added in photo mode, which is the best photo mode in any game ever. You can change like the exposure. I mean, if you just type in Driveclub photo mode, you can look through all of the settings. It's literally like you've got a DSLR. You know, they've added in obviously all the cars. They've added in free cars. They've added in tracks. They've added in multiple tracks. They added in that city track. You know, they sorted out the shit with the servers. They've got an app coming. You know, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't, especially when the money is invested in VR. Driveclub would have been one of the best games to do VR with. So I don't really understand that. I think it's literally just they fucked up. They didn't really look deep enough into it. Just like Need for Speed.
Yeah, that's what I
fucked
said
up
with
with
Black
Rivals.
Box.
Yeah, and
No,
Black
what
Box,
I
yeah.
said, what I say in my video is just that I compare this to what happened with Black Box and Need for Speed.
Yeah,
Like,
same.
I think that it's gonna be a huge mistake, like for Sony, for what they did, because I mean, like, they have no competition in terms of the racing games, to the Xbox One. Like, they have none. And for example, when it happened to Black Box, well, things changed a lot. So, I know.
Hopefully they don't go blank and they all just stick together. I think that's what they're doing anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so basically, we can talk about that in a minute because that was like a segue thing I was going to use. But what I was going to say is since Driveclub, you know, isn't going to really continue at all by anyone else, it's going to be completely shut down from now on out.
Shut down.
Basically, it kind of leads you to think, are Microsoft going to catch up in the latter half of this console generation? They are putting out all the motherfucking stops. They are putting real nigger hours right now. They got the motherfucking. They are combined. They said to Sony, niggers, let's make cross-platform happen because they know they're behind and they need to get that shit back. And you know that they're sitting in their offices right now like, we're 10 million behind. What the fuck are we gonna do? Do you reckon? I reckon Microsoft can legitimately come back. They've got Forza not only on Xbox but on PC as well. Horizon 3, which is better than anything that the Sony guys are releasing this year. You know, especially for racing games. And then you've got all the other exclusives which are coming for them. You know, obviously Halo is still going strong compared to like, I don't know, maybe Uncharted. In ratio to how many, obviously, because the Xbox One has a lot less consoles sold. The games, like, compared to, like, if you put it into a ratio, it's a lot of more exclusive sold on the Xbox One side than the PS4 side in terms of, like, console to console ratio, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, do you think Microsoft can catch up with them?
Definitely.
You definitely think they can? Nigga, I
Yeah.
goddamn hope so.
Probably.
'Cause, you know, the way the shit's going with Microsoft, you can tell they are going balls deep. Like, literally, what's his name? Phil Spencer? Is that his name? Nigga's a god. He's God, nigga. Like, I remember he came on E3 and he was talking about games. He's just like, the Xbox One is the place for games, and I was like, yes, you saved it. Because I was the one type of person at E3. I was like, you know what? They fucked up with E3, but I think they can pull it back. And my original plan was to get an Xbox One first. I mean, I've got one now, but it wasn't the first console I got. But that's beside the point. I don't know. I think they can pull it back. If PGR comes back, imagine.
They have no need to bring PGR back.
Really?
It would be
You don't
cool
think so?
to see that. No, to have two, like... They've got Project Cars on, even though that's shit. They've got that on there. I don't think they have any need to do that. I could
PGR,
see
what-
another open world racer, though.
What?
Or like a Burnout kind of game.
Or what if they were to pick up Evolution Studios?
I mean, they're there now. They're there. They're out in the open, exposed virgins. I mean, not virgins. They're there. They're there. Them guys are there. They're all obviously very talented people, and they're there for any company to pick up. And if Microsoft see them, there is a possibility that they could pick them up, and we could get another Racing title on Xbox.
Now, this leads me on to the segue.
Segue.
Basically, fam. I don't know why I said fam. Kill me.
CJ's not here. That's why.
Hey fam.
Evolution Studios did say they are going to stick together as a group. Now, that tells me one of two things. They're an oiled machine. Absolute oiled machine. To stay together after you've been shot down, that's huge. That is fucking huge. Like, you have to have some relationship with your co-workers to stay together and try to find another publisher that's going to fund your future games. That's pretty huge. So that's that out of the way. And another thing that tells me is that niggy, they gonna make another game. So if you're speaking to Evolution right now, what game do you want them to make?
I want a game like Driveclub, like an arcade track racer.
Yep.
And that looks like that. That is what I want.
You know what I want,
Because
niggy?
I miss games like Forza Motorsport, and right now they're not doing.
Oh,
what
I know
want
what
them
you
to
say,
do,
Cam.
You know what I want, nigga? I want an open world.
Motor Store and Drive Club.
No, that's not what I was gonna say. I was gonna say
Oh.
I want an open world draft club, nigga, set in Japan
Yeah.
because no nigga set in Japan, and I need that shit. I can't help it. I
With
want
the
them
Driveclub graphics.
kind of, you know, like the kind of TDU setting sort of thing, where you can go
Yeah.
and buy cars and shit. That in Japan. Imagine Drive Club's graphics with all the neon in Tokyo.
Oh my god. Just
Come on, that's so far fetched, man.
No, why is it though? Why is it though? They gonna make a game.
Because
What
that's
if
your,
EA picks
You
them
can't
up?
run
that's
the
your
product though.
specific image of a perfect racing game. That's your specific wants. I mean, it's amazing. Trust me, I can just roll over that all day. But
Even if there is like a very no customization or subtle customization, I don't even give a fuck. If that was Drive Club with like an open world that's TDU based, so it's like a test drive game in Japan. That and if imagine EA having Need for Speed and then the Evolution game. Imagine EA would be ripping up niggas' assholes.
Oh,
They'd be
God,
ripping up
yeah.
assholes. Like they would actually be making it rain on them motherfuckers. I don't know. That's what I'd want. I mean, that is what it's supposed to be, a perfect image. That's what I would want in an ideal world. So what y'all niggas want? You tell me. I'm talking too much.
I was thinking realistically. But if you don't want me to think realistically, probably something on the lines of your
Okay,
thoughts.
okay, does it be realistic? Let's get a multitude of answers.
I think if they do continue, they will do a similar style game to Drive Club.
Yeah.
Because it was a game that didn't need to be ended, and I don't think the legacy of Drive Club is over. I don't think it should be over, and I was very interested to see what it was like. I mean, I can still go and play it, right?
Yeah.
For my PS4.
Yeah, obviously. Like, it's not like they're gonna take it from shows.
They're not gonna. They've not murdered the game. The game's not shut down like the game. So, I don't know, but I still kind of feel like I've missed an opportunity to play it while it's alive. If you know what I mean?
Okay, so anyone who is out there and hasn't played Driveclub, if you have got the extra dollar to go ahead and go down to your nearest game store, you can probably get it used for really, really cheap. Get it with the season pass and play it. And you will like adore it. Like Jay, for you, it's an app. I was using the photo mode wrong because I was making videos and shit, and I forgot how like you can see each like rain puddle thing come off the tires as you're going across. You can see each little rain droplet. When you go onto the car, you know how Need for Speed it's kind of got them there? It's on a different level for Driveclub because it's obviously it's a closed track racer, so they can focus more on the actual graphics and how the way it looks. And the reflections, the way the range... Oh my god. I'm having an orgasm thinking about it. It's actually unreal. The photo mode is just on a completely different level as well. Like, yeah, buy Driveclub. And it's not just to buy it. It's like it's showing like that Sony fucked up, and then they'll realize that, and then it'll bite them in the arse. Basically,
nothing will change.
It'll bite them in the arse. It'll make them realize when they go to fucking Microsoft and they make this motherfucking sick game in Japan, TDU inspired game, that they made a mistake.
True.
But Negro fan, you were gonna say something.
What was I?
You're gonna say something about Motorstorm and Driveclub.
Oh, what? Oh no, I
heard
thought
Paul
that's
Walker
what you were gonna say. But if I would want a new Driveclub, I think it would be something, or not a new Driveclub, a new game from Evolution Studios. I think it would be something close to Driveclub. Like I would want, you know, a track racer arcade, obviously. And I kind of want to have it the almost the same way, have it based in like a country and like have different tracks in different parts of the country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Nah, that'd be sick, Niggy.
Like I know I hate saying this because I know a lot of games are US based, but the US wouldn't be bad for that. Like have a bit for Colorado, a bit for California, like the Midwest. I think that would work.
A story would be nice too, actually. I think
that would be nice.
There still hasn't been one game which has really hit it on the head with a story in terms of a racing game in a very long time. I'd say Horizon 1 was probably the last one off the top of my head.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like every single racing game hits something on, like, hits one aspect right and then misses the others, and then the other ones hit that one, and then it's like every racing game, if you put them together, the jigsaw will be complete. It's like they always miss one thing, like, or a couple of things. Like, what's the point? Like, just do it. Just do it. The idea is there. People are screaming it to do it. I mean, I think those games are the kind of the kings of listening to us. Like, I don't know. Why? Like, okay, let me use an example. Why you Need for Speed? Why is it not an option to, you know, the spanner that comes up on the outside of the petrol stations? You know when you go into photo mode, why is that still there?
Laziness?
Why? Just take it out. Just take it out. It's not going to be hard. You could probably do it today. You know, if you're listening, one of you, just please go into the office right now, go into the program Wallabongs, and take that shit out.
The program Wallabongs! Ben Morgan's listening like, gotta go to the program Wallabongs!
It's shit like that annoys me. That, I don't know. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah, for example, like, there's one thing that when I'm doing a montage or something that I haven't done in a while now, like, I hate how you still have that fucking level. Like, it tells you what level you are in the top.
Oh, yeah, the rap.
Things
and you
like
can't
that.
disable, like, you can disable it? Why?
Players' names above their cars. Like,
Yeah.
just take it off,
Nigga,
please.
another thing, I'm not even done. So, you know that mod that recently released where you can literally go wherever you want? I couldn't get it working, I don't know why, I'm going to have to troubleshoot that. But basically, there's a mod where you can literally get the camera and go wherever you want. In the garage, in the real life world, you can go out of the map, you can do all types of shit. And it looks like it's okay because Ben follows the guy that made it. So, it's a PC only thing, obviously. That literally makes it so you can freeze the game. You can freeze the game while still controlling the car. You can control it so you can, or you can have the camera panning it in as you're driving. It's basically a video mode. That's what it is. It's a slightly worse video mode than other games have, but the option's still there. And if a mod can do it literally within a week, why couldn't this be added in photo mode? Kind of the
Yeah,
period
Ben
photo-
Wall, please steal the mod and just add it, please.
I don't know. I feel like maybe they think they're giving us a bit too much freedom with the game. Maybe something like that. Maybe
There's no
they
such
think.
thing
Oh,
as
that,
too much freedom.
There should
no,
be
but
freedom in the game.
obviously I understand that. Obviously, what I'm saying is stupid, but maybe that's, I don't know. Maybe that's some sort of policy that game developers like go. Oh, we can't let them do that because it is true. Why the hell couldn't they just put that in? Why can't that just be the photo mode? It's
And-
better.
and-
than photo.
and how the photo mode, like, you can't go out of a certain area.
Yes,
Oh,
Nigga,
that's
I hate
the-
that.
As long as you're not going outside the map, what's the fucking issue? Like,
Yeah.
I don't really get it, but I completely get what you mean. I completely get what you mean.
That's probably because of texture distances and shit, but that,
No, because
Yeah.
You can
hold
do
up.
it in
If
the
you
mod.
if you can drive around in your car, and the map loads, why can you not move a camera around the map and it loads?
because
Doesn't-
it depends on the texture distance, and if you go, for example, too high up, maybe the texture will disappear. It's like
But
it doesn't
say
work.
that.
Really, but
You
the thing
say
is, it
that,
would be a
but in
thing.
the mod it works fine. In the mod that was on PC, it works 100% fine. You can go as high as you want, and you can see the whole map. You can go as no, you can do everything. You can go through buildings, and it works fine. So,
Yeah.
like,
Well, then add it. I don't know.
then add it, nigga. Like, it's literally all there is to say. I mean, again, Ghost is still like the best developer out there at the moment in terms of racing games, and you know, I don't think anyone is shy not to not say that unless you're a fuckboy.
You're-
But you know, rip Evolution Studios, rip.
Yeah.
If they do come back, which I'm sure they will, I'm waiting. I'm sure it's only just started. The next thing they do, it's going to be huge for the racing community, and I reckon it's going to happen very, very soon. Yeah.
I mean, it's all sad that it's happened, but this could actually be an opening to something very interesting, and it could allow them to make something that's a lot better than Driveclub.
Could you
Because-
imagine? Yeah.
I don't know, mate. Do you think they were happy with Sony? You think everything was okie dokie in the office over
First
there?
party's
Because
never
why?
good.
No.
First party's never
No.
good.
So I don't know. Maybe they could go to a place where they're allowed to do things better. They're given more time. Who knows? Could be a whole new chapter in the racing game scene. So I'm interested to see what goes on.
Could you imagine? Because Ben Walk actually tweeted to Evolution Studios, and he said that if you need
Oh yeah.
a job,
Yeah,
we
they're hiring
have
people.
placing Ghost games. Yeah. Could you imagine if Evolution Studios actually works now with Ghost games? What the next game is gonna be? Because I mean, like,
Yeah.
for fuck's sake.
I don't
That would
think
be
it's going to
so-
change the complexion of Need for Speed at all. They'll just be working for Ghost.
Complexion.
The complexion.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it would definitely be more. I don't know.
No, it won't change how the game. Like, they'll still run. It'll still be.
Of
Need for
course not,
Speed.
but it would be more hands working on the game.
I'd prefer them to go
Yeah.
their own way.
Yeah, same.
Personally.
Yeah, I would want Evolution
I mean,
Studios to stick
We
together
have
and make their own
Ghost
thing.
Speed. We have Ghost games. I'd love to see another game. I'd love to see them set up something new. I'd love to see a publisher just go to them, say, right, here's $50 million. Do what you gotta do. We want to see a game this year, or something like that. I
But
don't know how
not
it
just that. Not just that. A rival to EA. Any rival. Name one, nigga. I don't give a fuck. A rival to EA to rival Need for Speed. As an arcade. racer.
Ubisoft.
In a way. Yeah.
At the moment, there really isn't any. So
I'm trying to think of publishers. Activision now.
Ubisoft.
Fuck that nigga, you ain't going to the fucking Activision, you dumb
Ubisoft?
motherfucker. Ubisoft ruined everything, nigga.
Yeah.
they're the shittest publishers. Like,
Not Trackmania.
Every single but that's
No,
an indie, basically.
Yeah, that's. I'm talking about Ubisoft. How they just like.
Look at every
Nigga,
look at every
Look at
party.
freaking Far Cry, please. Far Cry Primal is an absolute disgrace of a game. Like, it's literally the reskin.
Throw my spikes and why is it lagging again? I'm gonna kill myself. I'm actually gonna kill myself. I'm so confused. It lagged for me then.
Yeah.
You went,
Okay.
what?
Yeah, you're like, what?
Skype needs to kill itself. Okay. Yeah, what I was gonna say. Oh, Ubisoft. Every single motherfucking Ubisoft game is a joke. So, Watch Dogs. I actually really like Watch Dogs. But do you remember how that shit was publicized at E3? Completely different to what the actual thing was. The Division. Hype. We're gonna go ahead and delay it for another year. Fucking dead.
It's a good game though.
I like Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs was a good game, but it's still dead when it came out to release. The hype went. You know, The Crew, same thing with The Crew. We're going to delay it for another few months. Nigga, it was delayed by a year. Fucking released the game.
Comes out,
they
isn't what they said it was.
Yeah, it comes out and it's still not ready. You know.
They actually, Ubisoft are the masters of hype build. Because they actually know how to build the hype on a game. They're fucking
it comes out and it's got no hype.
It's got nothing, yeah.
They also know how to lie.
Yeah.
They know how to like really well.
But
Why are they lying?
But Trackmania,
Why you lie?
Fucking lying.
Trackmania is one of the very few games that Ubisoft have actually announced, which is completely fine on launch. Although the PC port is a bit weird sometimes. It will say something like when you're in the menus or in the loading screen. Sorry, it'll be like press the right stick to change view. Nigga, I'm playing with a keyboard. Why are you telling me to press the right stick down? But anyway, with that being said, should we go straight onto the Q&A questions? We can save the next topic for next week.
Si, senor.
Oh
Oh my god, Skype keeps lagging for me. I'm just gonna get these questions up first. All right, StraightUpHippo. StraightUpHippo. I actually
Straight up. Bottomless.
StraightUpHippo.
You like hummus? Did you just say you like hummus?
Racist.
Hippopotamus. What?
Hummus.
All right, so I've got the questions that are right now. First one's from Air Riders 15. Do you think NFS 2015 should get a map expansion, or do you think they should leave the bigger area for the next game?
No, map expansion.
If they try and if they sell a game, if they give me a game with the same map as the last game, I'm gonna be pissed. So
Same here.
I don't know. I don't know if they would do a map expansion. How much is it? 2-year cycle?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 years.
I think they'll do an expansion. They can't keep that game alive for that long. No way. They can't. I'm not saying it to try and like think about it. Can you play Need for Speed now with a couple of I don't know, it's a bit unpredictable.
I don't know.
I can't drive on that map. I can't drive on that map for another year. For another year and a half. And be like entertained.
Depends what they add, doesn't it? Really depends what modes they add. If they add PvP, I can play that shit for like, right.
All right then, yeah, maybe. But it's if they don't though.
If they add a legit
That's
PvP
my
system,
point.
which isn't half-assed like the drag racing was, you know, where it's actual lobbies, like Horizon 1 lobbies, where you can level up in like a PvP rank, or like even actually like, not like the crew's a bit too organized. I like it to be a bit more unorganized.
Oh my god, it's so annoying. I went into a competitive lobby to record that Nissan GTR car build, and only one person was accepting the invite, and it took me I think the recording session was like 53 minutes, because it took me 40 minutes to get 2 races. Two fucking races.
Nigga, tell me what it's like. I do undefeated, nigga, and sometimes I have to hop between lobbies, and my camcorder only records for 30 minutes, so I've got to stop that shit, and then I've got to start that shit, and then I've got to resync it up in Premiere. Fucking bullshit sometimes. But I feel your pain. So, Jazz, any opinions?
I would just like them see an expansion, and that's really about it.
Speedway?
I want to see a map expansion, man. Like, if it's the same map, like, I agree with Jay. If it's the same map, I'm gonna be pissed. Like,
I don't think it will be. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine them doing that. But I think a map expansion is very, very necessary, especially like towards the end of this year, and maybe announcing it at the end of this year and then putting it out next, or
maybe at E3.
Especially if they don't plan on putting out DLC. I mean, I'd buy DLC, but they're not planning on bringing out DLC, are they?
No,
Are they? Not DLC. Sorry, not DLC. Sorry. Like
paid
DLC. Yeah.
They said they have no plans, but I can imagine they would do.
Yeah.
Anyway, and Air Rider's next question is same as the last question, but with cars.
Yeah, I would love to see cars. I want to see more cars.
Well, I think that if it's an expansion, if he has a map expansion, it's gonna have cars, definitely.
Car
But that's just my view. Yeah.
So everyone says yes, basically.
Yes.
Oh,
So next question is from Jazz actually. If you were to be one of the kings from Need for Speed Pro Street, which one would you be? So Jazz, considering this is your question, you can go first.
I'd probably be the Drift King because he has an RX-7. That's about it.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. I would be Rio because he seems like he slays the poo-tang. Because he slays the poo-tang, nigga. He fucking gets that. He gets that super promotion pussy. And that's what I'm gonna say.
Oh, quite annoying.
Speedway.
I would be Ryan Cooper because he beats everyone, nigga. I beat all of you guys.
That is such a cheating answer, isn't it? That's such a cheating answer.
Now, I would be Rio once your Nabi, but
You already Rio Watanabe, nigga. You are him.
He's Asian.
I think Jay's the only person who actually knew what I said.
Watanabe.
No, okay, never mind. I'll be the Grip King.
I was just gonna say that, you faggot.
He's a girl.
Oh shit. Well, you know what? I get to look at myself in the mirror, and you don't. Fuck you.
Oh! You're right.
All right, next question is again.
No, hold on, wait. First of all, I didn't even say why I would be the Grip.
You're green. You're green.
Dude, this is what happens when you piss me off. Yeah. I'd be the Grip King because I think that design is slamming, whamming, poker damage.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, this design.
I love racing. I love drift, but I love racing too. And I haven't played a racing game in ages, so my spirit animal is the Grip King. If I was to transform into another being, it would be that car. Even though a car isn't a living thing, I'd transform into the car like a transformer, and my body would just morph, and my eyes would go on the.
Transformers.
All right, so
Just imagine the interior being my flesh.
No, but like if your face were to transform into the front bumper of the car, you'd look like that guy from the Fine Bros.
You've been saving that one, didn't you, nigga? You've been saving that joke. Okay, question 2 is: if you had to escape the cops in a Volvo 242 for your dream car for free, would you do it?
I'd be like, "Fuck you, cops! Ploy.
Would I risk being put in jail for my dream car when I can work for my?
Jay, even if they did catch you, yeah, you just get out and fucking run, and you'd be gone. You'd be gone like fucking lightning, nigga. Ventura
I
Bay,
think the
you know
thing
the
is-
police station outside of the safe house. You get stopped there, you run up, and next thing you know, you'd be running across the bridge. You're like, whoa! You'd be gone.
I think the thing is if CJ was here, his dream car is Acura Integra. So I bet he would still go on that cop chase, and then he'd be like, "Oh, sirens! Sirens!"
What the fuck?
Okay. So I'm assuming everyone's gonna say no because they'd rather not be raped
No.
in prison.
No, I want to be. I want to.
Okay.
Nigga, just move on with the next question.
Speedway wants to be raped. So the next one's from Digit Man, and his question is:
So.
Shut the fuck up. His question is: the Diablo or the Countach Diablo?
The
You're a
Countach.
cunt.
Diablo.
Dang it.
Ugh. Countach
Diablo.
is disgusting.
And second question: will you guys ever do a Need for Speed 2015 Drivecast PC tournament?
Drivecast versus.
That seems like a hell of a lot of effort,
Oh
which
my
I can't be
God.
bothered to plan, to be honest.
Wait. Remember when we were promising that we're gonna be like, okay, we're gonna do Drivecast versus in like a couple of weeks.
It doesn't have to be a tournament. We can just.
Yeah, we
Open
just
lobbies,
play.
open lobbies are easy, but a tournament, nigga. Whew.
Ain't nobody got time for
Ain't
that.
nobody got
especially
time for that.
with- Especially with CJ, considering he's not been here twice in a row.
Oh my god, no. CJ in the lobby like, I won that race. No.
No! Friggin'! Freaking AI crashing me into the goddamn road. Freaking A. Oh my god. Oh my god. Crash cam. Oh my
Whatever.
god. Freaking A.
I didn't even touch the wall. I didn't even touch the wall. I got a crash cam. This game is broken. So no.
Oh my god. Let me make this. I'm gonna make a post on Reddit. Hold up. No, yeah.
Next question is from Zane Plays Dirt 3, and he says, would you ever buy a VIP car, such as a Toyota Crown or a GS300? Does everyone know what a VIP car is? Okay, so they're basically, I don't know, what's the easiest way to... Okay, extremely stanced cars that are built for cruising and not
Oh,
speed.
I know what you mean. Oh, the ones with the extreme camber on them. Like, where the camber's like, run! Like,
When the camera looks like you're actually you're twerking.
no, I think that's ridiculous. Each to their own, but I think it's disgusting, so no.
Agreed.
I don't like it now.
And also, I'm assuming everyone's going to say no here. Yeah? Yeah? Alright. Next question is, do you prefer petrol or diesel? Petrol.
That's true.
Gasoline.
Kill yourself!
I mean,
Kill yourself,
diesel-
you yank!
Electricity.
Diesel can be insane. You
You know why I say
no.
petrol? Because diesel don't make no fucking sound, nigga. And when you got black shit coming out of your exhaust, nigga, that shit looks...
I know, but have you seen those diesel trucks and shit? They look crazy.
Yeah.
I think they're quite cool.
Petrol is like...
Well, petrol, yeah.
Electricity.
Nigga, if your car sound like that, you need to send it back to the garage, nigga.
I will charge my car on my house.
What?
What?
I'm going to use electricity. Fuck petrol now.
I didn't even understand that. Can you talk clearly, please?
I don't understand that either.
Okay, electricity, mate.
You got the next question?
Next question is from the racer you want to be. His question is, if people were asking for an underground style game for Need for Speed 2015, why are people now asking for the day and night cycle, even though underground games were always night time?
Bro, nigga, I agree. Same. Why they asking, nigga? Who knows? The fuck boys. They go to EA Studio. Go to EA. They go to Ghost Games. Oh, maybe you should add in. No, nigga, I swear to God.
Underground 3, you want Underground 3? Nah, nigga, now I want the fucking Horizon Need for Speed 3. Nigga,
Give me that Rivals. Give me that Rivals reboot.
If you don't wheel spin with 1,000 motherfucking horsepower, nigga, then I don't want to play this game. If I ain't wheel spinning all the time like in Horizon, then I ain't playing Need for Speed, because, you know, Horizon 2 is good tonight. That's why.
Because I'm fell racing, I'm a piece of shit.
I just think
Shut
it's
down.
amazing how anyone can, like, do people not realize how they're being so backwards? Like, you just said you wanted Underground reboot. Niggas were calling it Underground 3 before it was announced properly, like, and then we get that. We get like an Underground S game, which is it's dark. It's never been daylight in ever. It's never even been dusk or dawn even. Sorry. So why don't you shut the fuck up and play the goddamn game, or don't? Because your points are invalid. I mean, we've gone over this how many times on this show. So
Ooh,
I just feel like I'm
actually,
so.
you know what? I think this was last week. Cam's game like glitched and it was light everywhere.
Yeah.
Really?
It was dark.
It was daytime everywhere.
It was dark everywhere. Yeah. It was
What did it look
legit-
like?
Or dark, yeah.
In Franklin Terrace, I've got a recording of it somewhere. But in Franklin Terrace, it was pitch black and it was sick. It was actually sick.
Okay,
And the
Jay,
lighting worked
you know
fine.
that area of the map where it's light? It's like on the left side of the map. It was dark there. This game fucked up.
And
Oh,
it
shit.
worked fine. So if it was a glitch, I'm
It has
making it.
glitched slightly for me when I'm driving out of Franklin Terrace, like going onto the
No,
highway.
you're talking about the reflection. I'm talking about the legit darkness,
Oh,
like midnight
so
darkness.
the actual lighting and
Franklin
everything.
Terrace was midnight.
Jesus.
I mean, if you go on my Twitter, I'm sure it's a few pictures back after the autism and all of the.
I mean, it
frogs.
is possible for them to put in a day and night cycle, but I don't want a day and night cycle. That's not what game we
I
asked for.
guarantee-
So what's
I
the
can
point?
guarantee it's going to be in the next one. I'm pretty sure it would be. Considering how many
Yeah.
people are asking for it, it just makes sense. But
I
anyway,
don't mind it, but yeah,
Next
I don't want to
question.
blabber on.
Next Gen Gaming. Gamer.
My son.
Says, if you could race with any YouTuber in real life, who would it be? So we'll go from left to right here, because I'm sure we'll all have different answers. Excluding everyone in this call. So you can't say anyone in this call, and CJ, obviously. So, Jazz, you can go first.
Probably Black Panther.
Because Big
Why?
Wang Gang GIF. Yeah, why?
I don't know. You just seem like a cool person, like to race against. That's really about it.
I think he'd.
I'm gonna kill myself. I'm actually gonna kill myself. Why does it always lag?
Okay, I'm gonna kill myself.
Okay, I'm sorry, it lagged for me, nigga. It
I
lagged.
think
No,
I.
it's not.
Why is it lagging? Why? Why has it got to do this today? Of all that is, it hasn't lagged in any calls. Okay, Jay.
Nine was like, I think he
Okay, so
But
Nana.
you know, one thing I thought was funny though, is talking about that. When they went to Ghost Games, I forgot when. Oh yeah, to record PC. I remember Theo. Wait, what is it? I don't know. Theo recorded a car vlog with GTA Wise Guy, and like they were both like flying past each other, and like when you saw GTA Wise Guy's Evo, you're like, oh yeah, that looks sick. And then when Theo did it in his last 300, I laughed.
Well, there's not much you can do when you've got a fucking Evo versus that shitty Lexus.
Yeah.
No offense, Theo.
Oh my.
Compared to an Evo, there's no way you're catching up. No way.
what car you got, nigga?
Ooh, I got. Wait,
He's gonna pull up his wheel, isn't he?
I was gonna pull up my wheel, but then I realized it's down there.
I got a Mini Cooper.
Kill yourself.
Nigga, don't worry. When I get a car, I'm still gonna be shit. So, one YouTuber I could face, if we're not counting racing YouTubers, it's actually very likely that I think me and Jay, because we live in the UK, I think it's likely that we could do like a YouTubers versus eventually one day.
What, on the street? You could do that.
On the street, in the streets of Birmingham.
You could do that. You can also put your face cam in it so they know exactly who you are and they can take you in
No, nigga, I'm not
and
talking
take your car and crush it.
Japfest.
Huh?
Japfest.
Oh, Japfest.
Silverstone or some shit, like in a few years. I think that's very likely. So I'm not gonna say Theo or you because I think that's very likely. Instead, I'm gonna go for a completely random YouTuber. I'm gonna say. I've got one on the top of my head, but I don't never want to say it. Fuck it, Dr. Tom, so I can fucking whoop his ass.
Yes.
Nigga, I'ma
I
spank
was
that
gonna say
motherfucker.
that, bitch.
I'ma spank that
I was
motherfucker.
gonna say that.
Or boost.
I would I'd go for that dumbass nigga KSI because I know that nigga can't drive.
Yes, that'd be
So-
another one.
I'll be like, yeah.
You being his your mic's gone off. Your mic's gone off.
What?
His mic's gone down because he was shouting.
Oh my god.
I might didn't go after. I'm really confused. Hello.
Okay, it's back up now. It's back up now.
Hello.
Really confused to what just happened.
Okay, so it's like Speedway.
I was gonna say Dr. Tom, but now that I don't know. He's kind of reminds a fucking YouTuber because I mean I would race him.
No.
I mean he has a micro.
Is this who we want to race or who we want to murder? Because I can answer.
Why not? both?
Yes. Yeah. Why not both?
Want to move on?
No.
I do Allier. It's alright. Wait, no,
You
no.
do
T
Allier?
Martin and his R35.
I've changed
T
my
Martin.
mind. I'll change my mind. SS Sniper Wolf.
Oh god.
Wait,
Oh
what
no!
does she drive?
Markiplier! Markiplier! I would race Markiplier.
I'll do it with PewDiePie so we can collab and get bear subs. Next one is from Jose Marquez, and his question is: did CJ really work at strip club? Yes.
Yes.
He's still doing it actually.
Yeah, he's there now.
He's doing it while dead. I mean, we said at the beginning that he was dead, but I mean, he's still there. He's dead, but he's still there. He's still twerking.
Twerking that booty.
Twerking that. Okay, I'm out of questions. So has anyone else got anything?
Nope.
No, you fame.
Okay, of course.
Don't worry, we'll have some because Jay's recording this week.
Yes.
I'll have some next week.
I'm not. It broke.
Oh my.
It broke halfway. So I just.
What do you mean it broke?
You're telling me you
One,
had the
it-
chance to give Drivecast 200 more views, but you failed.
Listen. Listen. When it's right, when the time is right, it will happen. Do not
You
worry
mean
about
when
it.
it doesn't fail and corrupt?
I just don't want to upload it and it's fucked up. So, sorry.
So la la la.
I'm not.
With that being said, that was the end of Drivecast. Does anyone have anything else to say?
Schlobin.
Speedway's hairy legs. If you guys enjoyed,
Oh,
make sure to
yep.
go it. You got something to say, you fucking chink?
Subscribe
Make sure
to
go
Jazz
ahead and
because he's a
live-
cool
no,
guy.
that's what I was gonna say.
what
That's
the
what I was
fuck?
gonna say. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you go ahead and hit the like, subscribe. Jazz's link will be down in the description down below. Everyone's lagged, but I don't give a fuckeroni.
Oh no!
Any
What
last
the fuck,
words?
neither?
Any last
You
words?
wasn't frozen then. I could see you moving.
Any last words before we end?
Skype obviously hates you.
Jabroni eating, pie eating, anus.